So we are here with the cast and the director of Very Good Girls. Thanks you guys for stopping by.
Thank you.
So the film premiered last night. How was that an exciting moment? You seemed very happy to be there.
Very exciting, especially for me, like coming home to family, because I've been an advisor at the labs for so long, and it was great.
Yeah, John Cooper, the director of the festival, sort of got teary-eyed introducing the film.
He cried. I was very moved too. Felt great.
So you were saying in the Q&A that you wrote this script 20 years ago or something like that, and always wanted to tell a coming-of-age story about two best friends.
I did. I wanted to do it from a girl's point of view because I couldn't find one to watch. And I didn't want my granddaughter to grow up like that. So it's been something I've been meaning to do for a long time.
And did you guys relate? You said the preparation was only in being a young woman, so you must have related to the experience of your character.
Yeah, I mean, I think that there's something in the movie that any woman could relate to as you grow up and get older and go through those things. So, yeah, for me, that question was about any research. I didn't do any research.
That's so silly. You didn't do any research?
Yeah.
About being a young woman? That's so weird. I did
She does
so much.
She does daily research.
I searched my soul deep for that research.
Your chemistry as friends was so great. Did you get to know each other before this started?
We did know each other before this started.
Yeah.
How?
Yeah. We both went to a school called Campbell Hall. We went at different times.
And you go to the same college, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel like we keep kind of missing each other. Like, I'm on my way out.
I'm in.
Same thing with high school.
Well,
but
we have
had
all of our closest friends are
a Valley
all
crew.
mutual. So
LA Times Valley crew.
yeah.
Respect LA.
Yeah. 818 represent.
So did that influence the casting at all, that they were already sort of had this
Well, I
relationship?
didn't know that before.
Yeah,
but
it
I
was
was
kinda
delighted
funny.
to find it out. We were, I called them up and said, "How about you girls hang with each other for a while?" And they said, "Oh, we know each other."
We
did.
do,
Yeah,
actually.
yeah. We did a little hanging.
Yeah.
We had a couple of places we liked to go, and we did some cooking. We spent a lot of time with each other. That was good. But they knew each other already, so that was cool.
What about you, Boyd? How did you fit into this female-centric posse?
Oh God, I was in a separate camp completely and not allowed to see them at all, ever.
Well, actually, that's true. I asked him in the beginning to stay away from the girls because
I didn't know that.
I wanted him to be a bit of a surprise. I didn't want them to be too comfortable with him at the beginning. Unfortunately, that was not what happened. They all became friends.
Yeah, because in the end, we don't know so much about you. You're this mysterious figure. Was it hard to get into the mindset, or did you have a whole backstory?
Yeah, I mean, there was some scenes that we shot that, didn't make it into the film about where David came from and his upbringing, which is kind of a juxtaposition between their upbringing, I think.
Well, it was important to me that part of the movie was about what each of these kids was dragging as family burden into the solving of these situations. But for many reasons, even though we shot a little bit of the backstory for David, time, money, and ultimately storytelling, it didn't make it in. So he had a backstory, and I hope it comes through in some way.
It does, yeah. But he's still a mysterious figure over there, yeah. So for you two, have you had relationships and friendships in your life? Because obviously the movie gets people thinking about that unique sort of girl friendship that despite this horrible thing that happens between them, they still feel a connection to each other. Have you experienced that in your own life?
Yeah, I mean, I've had the same friends actually since preschool, which is rare and weird. And my whole group of girlfriends, we all know it's rare and weird, but we're sisters, we're family, don't have to see each other at all. It is a special relationship that means so much to me in my life. So it was important for me to be part of a film that had that story in it.
What about you? You guys, did you just go to college, or you've been there for a couple of years?
I've been there. This is my second year.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, my best friends are from high school, and we all kind of go to school in New York, most of us, and it's the same thing. I haven't known them as long, but they're like my family, and you go through things, and I think a true friend is when you can get through it and move forward, and if you can't, then it's maybe not meant to be. But I think these girls are kind of connected no matter what.
Well, and part of the story is about learning that you can't have any relationship without telling the truth, either to yourself and to them. And so that's how they get through it, by doing that and trusting the other one that they can do it.
I also really like the emphasis on that all-important summer before you do head off into the real world, whether it be college or a job or whatever, moving out. You clearly must have had an impactful time during that portion of your life.
Well, there's a poster in Dakota's bedroom and Lily's bedroom in the movie of Jules and Jim. And that summer for me was a lot about watching movies and how watching movies opened doors to things. And Jules and Jim was very much about, it doesn't have to be like this. There are so many other ways to do things. So on that level, yes, it was very much a impactful summer before I left for college.
You were just saying, before you came here, you got all this free makeup. What has the Sundance experience been like? You guys have you been?
Yeah, I came, I think 2 Sundances ago. I guess I don't know if that's correct terminology.
Have you guys seen it change a lot? You're in and out pretty quickly this year, but.
Yeah, I mean, this is my 3rd year in a row, I guess, and I've never been here not on opening weekend. So it doesn't really feel like a festival. You miss the energy.
Yeah.
But it's also nice because you get to see the beauty of Park City. And it's not so anxiety ridden.
Well, I think Cooper is saying that they want to change it so that people stay through the whole time. So they've been programming movies that people want to see all the way. I mean, it's closing with the Jobs movie. But my connection to Sundance is the Institute, and I've been, advisor at the Writing Lab for maybe 15 years. So I feel like this is family, and all the rest of it is just stuff around that. So it's great for me to be here.
I know you guys have to head to your celebratory brunch, so thanks for stopping by.
Thank you.
Thank you.